It's me, Tasha from Talk to Tasha. So, I am a social work entrepreneur, and I wanted to jump online just to say hello to let you know what I'm out here doing on behalf of social workers. And so, what I do know is our profession is so very, very broad, and it's not limited to child welfare, hospitals, and mental health. And so, I am one of few. I've been reaching out trying to find other social work entrepreneurs that know how to find freelance work, doing the very thing you love to do to monetize your gifts and your expertise and your skills so that you can have more free time with your family, a more peace of mind and more quality of life that you deserve instead of working those endless long hours. And so, what I'm encountering in this work is when I'm speaking with folks, I have some people that recognize that they are in a very stressful work environment, but they don't want to do anything about it. It's almost like talking about the stressors of your job has become a story that you're comfortable with. And so those individuals probably will never do anything different but retire being very bitter, very angry, very consumed in their lunch breaks and their weekends talking about the deficits of their agencies. Those are the people that I'm not looking to work for. If you are an individual who know your worth and know your value and know that you're worth more than what you're getting, and you have a skill and a gift that you know the world needs, then I am the person that will be a resource to you to help you pull out that gift that you have as a social worker, help you start and create the business that you always wanted to do in service. I have learned through the School of Hard Knocks, I'm still learning. There's so many opportunities out here for social workers to serve and do what they love to do, and yet have the freedom to take off on a random Wednesday to go see a movie without needing the approval from someone else, without needing the approval for someone to cover your caseloads because you want to go to your son or daughter Christmas program. There are endless opportunities in our profession. And so I just want to encourage you that if you're that one, you're humbly serving in your agencies, but you're just kind of burnt out, you just want to see another opportunity, whether you start part time, whether you just ready to have an action plan in place to fire your boss so that you can go out and serve in a way that you have the ability to do so, then you can connect with me. I will guide you through the process. I will give you the resources that I have and the skills that I have to help you make the money that you deserve doing what you love to do. And I know as carriers, we, kind of cringe at this idea that we're worth more than what we're getting. But we need to reframe our thinking because if you're not all the way financially set in your family to serve and provide and be able to pay those student loans and those stressors hit you, you cannot be an effective service provider. It would impact your practice. It would impact the way you deal with people in your work. It would impact your health. And so, for those reasons, I am coming to you guys to let you know that Talk to Tasha is here to serve those who want to do something about their current stressful job situation in social work. If you want to keep talking and complaining about it and whining about it, that's not what we're here to do. I will be hosting a meetup soon. It will be topic wine about it, where we will whine about things that are not working, but we will be leaving with solutions. And we will be leaving with ways for you to win in your profession. Because I'm a firm believer that we didn't do all the studying and research just to sit back and be a recipient of all the work that's stockpiled on you and not be valued and not be compensated according to what your worth is. So if that's you, hit me up at www.talk the number two Tasha.com. Book a clarity session. If you need clarity on where you want to go, how you want to get there, what's boiling inside of you that you want to do, but you just don't know how to get started, I have a clarity session. If you have some things in mind and you just need some business strategies, how can you market and how can you monetize the very thing you love to do? If you're not even sure you're an expert, that's some of the things I will be pulling out of you in that exercise. The one thing you do have to be is committed. When we meet, it's not about complaining. We will state some of the barriers, but I am on the solution side of things. So I am very much here to see you win and have solutions that help you win and help your family win so you can go on that deserved vacation where you're not rushed to come back to clock in for the next person. So that's me. That's what I'm all about these days. And I really think as social workers, there is a whole untapped market of entrepreneurship waiting for you to step out of your comfort zone. So hit me up. I'm here to serve you. And how we do that is we get you out of your comfort zone, because I imagine you are surrounded by a lot of bitter, stressed out people, because we do have a stressed out culture in work. We do know that. And so if you're saturated in that day by day, sometimes you lose your fire and your gift and the things that you always wanted to do. So I am Tasha Jones, a master's in social work, PhD in life, been there, done that, going through that. And I am here to pull you out of your comfort zone, to allow you to see beyond your cubicle, beyond your office, beyond the court dates, beyond the agency regulations, so you can go full fledged forward in what you deserve to go into. For those of you who love to complain, do not reach out to me, because I am too busy to sit with people to state the obvious. That's one of the reasons why I made a decision to do what I needed to do, because I knew I needed to be on the solution side of things. I knew I wanted to be home more with my family that I love. And I knew I needed to be in a place financially where I can take a Wednesday off and go to a movie and not have to answer to anybody. That's just me. And I know there's plenty of you out there with the same spirit. So I'm coming after you to let you know there is a solution. I am that solution. If you do not step in your call, what is the alternative for you? Working 30 years, complaining, cases stacked on your desk, you get moved around, you're on stress leave, work comp, all those other nasty ailments that come to your body as a result of stress and burnout. That's the alternative. So if you want to go ahead and pipeline your life around that solution, you go right ahead. It's not going to be pretty, but that's your choice. But if you want to be on the solution side of things, stand up in your gift and your calling, because it is a call to be in this work. It's not easy work, but you were gifted to serve hurting people. And unfortunately, we don't have conversations about hurting social workers who's hurting on the inside. We smile on the outside, but on the inside, you're drowning in debt. You're going through divorces. You have foreclosures. You have your own kids that's out of control. We don't talk about that. But yet you show up to work and have a lot of cases that you're supposed to help problem solve, but you're trying to problem solve on empty. So talk to Tasha, gas you up, get you refocused so that you can do what you're called to do and make money doing it. And yes, I did say make money, because we don't talk about, we talk about how they cut our checks 5% and barely give it back, and how your benefits go up and down. But do we really talk about what it is that you want? What does that look like for you? How much do you want to make? How much do you feel you deserve you make? Those are the kind of conversations you'll have with me, and I'll guide you through a business strategy to get you where you need to get. Keeping in mind, you don't have to start full time, but you have to do something different. Otherwise, you're going to be with the get along gang, whining about the obvious, which nothing will probably ever change. So get with me, www.talk, the number two, Tasha.com. If you're on the solution side of things and you want something better for your life in terms of your career and in terms of how you show up in the world to serve, and be humble on your job. As you see my shirt say, be humble with the employer that you have, because that employer is allowing you to provide for your family at this moment. We don't want to be negative about that. It's a journey. Learn what you can on that job. Do the very best that you can on your job. Appreciate your job. Learn what you can to take you to the next step. Don't shortchange the clients because you're mad about something with the manager. That's not ethical. And you won't be blessed and rewarded for something bigger if you're taking shortcuts because you're upset. So take a time out, unplug, revisit some things that you have left on the table, and let's move you forward. Let's move the social workers to different levels of practice so that we can serve the community, serve ourselves, and together we thrive and be killer social workers that we're called to be. So I will see you guys. Go ahead and schedule that one-on-one while I'm offering them for the next month of August. I will be offering one-on-one sessions. I will not be doing much of that in September. It will be more on a group type basis. So I will make myself available one-on-one. Get yourself scheduled. Let's get clear about where you're going. Let's get clear about what your retirement numbers look like. Let's get clear about what you are passionate about and your work in charge and what you're passionate about. Get to a place of overflow in your finances so you can go out and give out the freebies. How about that? So I will see you guys very, very soon. Share the post with other caregiver social workers who you know is burnt to the max, but they are ready to take action. Ready to take action. I do not want those cubicle argumentative people that want to spend their lunch breaks talking about managers, talking about policies, talking about things that won't change. That is not going to serve you or me well. And I pick and choose who I work with because I'm looking for people who want to make breakthroughs in their careers, breakthrough in their lives, and show up in a way that honors your values. Period. So I will see you winners. Book www.talkthenumber2tasha.com. Look through the services, see what it is that you need. If you're not sure what you need, start off with the clarity session, and I'll spend that intimate one on one time with some credible tools to help you birth out the things that you've been sitting on. Agreed? Okay, I'll see you at the top.